Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is GEREL MATTA. Today we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial. I have something in mind and I hope that I can really make it happen this time. If you missed my last video about the pink little pop of color that I wanted, you might want to check it out. I will link it somewhere down in the description area or somewhere up here or up here somewhere. What we're going to be doing today is just playing with colors. Lately is all about the colors and I am all about it. Don't take me wrong, I do like my neutrals and shimmery shades on my lid and just a wing liner. I love that look lately, like I've mentioned it in my past videos, but today is just something that I just want to do and I want to play with colors. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. But before we get into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. You can also click on the little bell so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video, which is every single week. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. So because we're going to be playing with colors, like I've mentioned, I'm going to start with my eyes first, but I need to put something on my face because I just finished washing my face and it does need something. So I'm going to add this to my skin. I know that, you know, when I wipe fallout, whatever, it comes out, but just because it stays on your skin for such a long time while you're working on your eyes, I feel like it really sinks into your skin. So that's what I like to prep my skin before I start with my eyes. So the first thing that I'm going to be adding is this by Tarte, and this is the Rainforest of the Sea Deep Sea Collagen Super Serum. So it looks like, and I am all about the bottle. I just think it's super nice. For some reason, this reminds me of the Pampers wipes. Isn't that crazy? I don't mind the scent. It does feel so nourishing on the skin though. Feels a little bit, just a tiny bit oily. But it has actually, I've used it before and I do like it. It just feels so nourishing to the skin. But I'm going to continue on using it and you might see it in a future video. So to moisturize my skin, I'm going to be using the Sunday Riley Brightening and Scene Water Cream. Alright, so the palette that I'm going to be using today to get creative is this one by Sigma, and this is called the Viper eyeshadow palette. As you can see, I have not swatched it yet or anything like that, so I really have no idea how these shades are going to be performing. But like I said, these colors right here, these two are definitely calling my name. I know, green and red. We'll see what we can do. First thing that I'm going to do is prime my eyes, and I'm going to use the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and this one is in the shade Eden. I am going to use the green shade, and I'm going to be using a Sigma E25 brush. So because the eyeshadow base is not set, I did not put any like beigey powder. It's going to be a little bit hard to blend like right away in the beginning. So you want to pack the color and work it little by little on your crease. And I'm going to stand it out. So creating that kind of wing extended look. So just keep on packing it and then blend. Little windshield wiper motions and just going in a little bit in the inner corner. Very lightly, and just building the color to the intensity that you like. So I'm adding that color passing my crease because since we're going to be cutting the crease, I want to make sure that this color still shows up. So I don't want it to get lost. And just make sure that you do the same thing to the other eye. This is where I'm going to stop with this shade. I'm going to cut my crease now, but I do want to let you know that if you need to tweak something here and there, you can always use like small detail brushes. I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. So first I'm going to cut my crease, and I'm going to start putting this shade right in the middle. And as Nicole Guerrero said, look up. And that is where you need to cut your crease. Yeah, I learned this trick from Nicole Guerrero, and I'm just so happy that she actually taught me that because it has been so easy to cut my crease since I learned that trick. So yeah. All right, now adding this shade right here to my lid, I'm just going to pack it. It does have some fallout, as you can see. My lashes are like covered in the eyeshadow. But this is supposed to be used more like a transition shade, and doing the same thing to the other eye. All right, now going back with the E25 brush, I'm taking the green shade one more time, and I'm just going to make sure that those two are really nice and blended together. I'm just going to be packing a little bit in the outer corner. And I'm just tapping the color and then going into little tiny circles. So now for the fun part, I'm going to create a wing liner with the red shade in the palette, which is this one right here. And this is the brush that I use all the time to create my colorful wing liner. So if you've seen any of my pictures in Instagram, this is what I'm using to create that wing liner. Just because it's really nice and dense, it's not too long, it's not too short, it's like perfect. And this is the Sonia Kashuk brush in the number 27. Let's go ahead and do that. So what I do is pretty much just saturate the brush with whatever eyeshadow I'm going to use as a wing liner, and then I'm going to wet it with some Fix Plus. And I go back in to the palette and make sure that I have both sides of the brush covered. And I do give it a little tap because we do not want to create any fallout or any messy anything on our lid, because it will be really hard to clean up. So this is the time that you're going to be super quiet and you're going to pretty much focus on what you're doing. I know, so crazy, but it's so true. This is like completely like focus, okay? All right. I do follow my lower lash line and I create that line first. And then I go back in. You want to make sure that you're just focusing on the shape first. If you need to wet your brush one more time, go ahead and do so. And you want to make it thick because especially if you're applying lashes, you want to make sure that this really shows, because otherwise if it's just going to disappear, then what is the point? So just take your time. All right, now that's it. So I'm going to do the other eye now. If you have the Tarteist Pro Remix, you can actually use this shade right here as well. It does have a green as well. So just in case you are interested, I did use a little bit of that cranberry shade just to mix them together because I don't know, I just did it. Here are the two shades. So this one is from Sigma and this one is from Tarte. All right, now going back with the Sigma, I'm going to use the green and just to deepen it up just a little bit more. So this one is going to be like the perfect brush. This is the E45 brush. You want to tap on the excess just to make sure that you are not messing with anything else. Just darken it up a little bit. I'm not going to go too crazy with it because I really like the way that it's looking right now, but I just want it to be a little bit brighter. And I love this green. Like the shade is so beautiful. It's like a neon green. I don't know. It's just a bright, it's not dull. It's just really nice. Love this green. Of course, you can wear this to like go grocery shopping, you know. Or like me, you know, to pick up your kids from school, car line and stuff like that. So, all right, now to clean up on the fallout and to also sharpen the wing liner, this is what I'm going to be using, which is my white. You want to make sure that you are super precise. You don't want to go like, and then you lose your wing and it's going to be like a super big mess. So just make sure that you are really putting your finger in there and just really sharpen it up little by little. Little by little. All right, do the other one. Little by little. All right, so little by little, and this is what you get. Super sharp with like sound effects and everything, guys, you know, just giving you like the whole deal. All right, so what I'm gonna do is do my brows off of camera, do my foundation and concealer, and then I'll come back to do the rest with you guys. Okay. All right, so I apply some false lashes, and these are the House of Lashes in the shade or in the style Spellbound, which are so pretty. I also tie line with this gel liner, and this is by Pretty Vulgar. So now we're just going to move on to the face. So I'm going to be using this Ofra palette right here. I know it's like not the same packaging as they have right now because I bought it a long time ago, and I'm going to be adding a little bit of bronzer. I already apply a little bit, so I'm just going to apply just a little bit more. And I'm not going to do anything on my lower lashes. I'm going to apply the highlighter from this palette to my cheekbones as well as my inner corner. I'm going to highlight with this shade right here. I'm just going to highlight the highest point of my cheeks. And I'm using a Morphe 510 to highlight. That's so pretty. I will link the products that I am using down in the description area, so if just in case you are interested. Ooh, so beautiful. On the tip of my nose, on the bridge of my nose, and Cupid's bow. And for blush, I'm going to be using this Buxom. This is in the shade Wanderlust, and this is what it looks like. And I think we need something like this just to warm up the face a little bit. Oh yes, baby. Look how pretty that is. Just a little bit, and just blend it back. I always go overboard with the blushes. I can't help it. It's so pretty. All right, let me just bring it down a notch right now with my beauty blender. Just blend it in. Wow, these blushes are super pigmented, so you definitely just want to apply a little bit. Otherwise, just use a little sponge to diffuse it. All right, for my lower lashes, like I mentioned, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to apply mascara, but first, let me just add a little pop of highlighter on my inner corner. So using a pencil brush, I'm going to grab the same highlighter. All right, so just in the very inner corner of our eyes, just to give us a little something. And I did extend the Cranberry wing just a little bit, my inner corner. I don't want to go too crazy with it. And just diffuse it up. Just taking the green one more time and just making sure that we didn't lose any of that. It's all about blending. All right, so just apply your lower lash mascara, and I found mine, yay! This is the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. Oh my gosh, I love the one for this one because it's so tiny that it just really grabs all of my lashes. All right, for lips, I'm going to really keep it super extremely over the top simple. I'm going to add a little bit of lip gloss, and this one is by Galactic and is in the shades Diamond. Of course, you can do whatever you want for lips. You can definitely do a nude or something like that, but I'm just going to keep it super simple with a gloss. And this is so moisturizing. It just feels super nice on the lips. And I just checked, and the blush that I use is in the shade Mykonos, not Wanderlust. Sorry. Lip gloss is like super pretty, very moisturizing. I really love the way it feels. And it has like a pink duochrome to it, so it really ties the whole entire look. The highlighter that we use with the Mykonos blush as well as with the eye, so you know, it ties everything together. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, this is the final look. So yeah, that's it for the video. That is it for the look. I hope that I inspire you some kind of way to get into colors. It's really makeup. It's not a big deal. You wipe it off at the end of the night, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time. Bye.